I wrote a letter to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to inform in advance that, look, we want you to attend to this issue. Latest, if we don't hear anything by October 31st, I'm going to embark on indefinite hunger strike. And by that, the essence is, well, people say, no, nobody cares about you. If you want to die, you go and die. That's what they said. I said, okay, let's prove to the world whether in actual fact our president cares about people dying. And in the letter, there's a place I quoted the situation where he said, for people that had problem with floods and stuff like that, that they should not take drastic decisions about their life. And I'm referring to, because I know that there was a case of like maybe 1 or 2 suicide, whatever, which I commended him for making that kind of a call. But then let's now see, if in truth he actually cares when he knows that, okay, somebody is going, where you're not going to eat, and that's the essence of bringing this into a public place. I mean, it's not that I say I'm a hunger striker, I'll go to my house or whatever. I'm going to stay here in the public here, day and night. You understand? And it took some time before we could get an approval for a place, to put my tent. But the essence is just to show the world that, look, the man is serious. It's not, maybe it's a novel idea, I don't know. But I know, yeah, if this thing gets to the president or to the people that are in position, let them prove to us that yes, they actually care about people's, about people's lives. That's the essence. That's right. And the essence is just to show to the world that, look, a lot of us are suffering, and then we want to be heard. We want to be heard. That's just the essence. This is a protest against federal government, don't let me even call it a protest now, because we have done the protest somewhere, but an appeal, to be heard against non-payment of the terminal benefits of 14,000 Nigerians. 14,000 Nigerians who worked in 12 non-consolidated banks. There was a consolidation policy, bank reform, that was implemented in 2005. Very good motive, but unprofessionally implemented, ineffective, inhuman, that sent out 14,000 Nigerians out of job. But unfortunately, one of the conditions of that consolidation, which was documented, gazetted in CBN, guideline, was that there was going to be compensation for any staff that loses his job or her job as a result of the consolidation by the consolidated banks. Eventually, CBN now had to sell some banks, that did not make that consolidation to some other banks, by a process of what they call, what do you call that thing? Assumption and whatever. They coined a term that time. Now, sold the bank to the highest bidders. But in the process of selling the banks, they negotiated the welfare of staff. And at the end of the day, they now classified the terminal benefits of 40,000 Nigerians as other creditors. And which means that if it takes, in accounting, other creditors means, after you have paid, important creditors, you now pay, that one. And we are talking of something that affects human beings, of staff. So if it takes 100 years, to realize the assets, whatever, if there's still anyone left from the ones that have been sold, that will not take that 100 years to, to pay the terminal benefit. We are saying it's wrong. And you see, several letters were written to Central Bank, to NDIC, to the federal government, even to the Senate. We have appealed, we have pleaded, they replied where they will reply, but some of the replies are, very, very disheartening, very, very if I show you some letters, you'll be ashamed. For example, when after writing to CBN directed us to NDIC. It was NDIC that carried out the consultation. We wrote to NDIC. NDIC said we should go to CBN. That CBN should provide them with funds and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, we wrote to the federal government. The federal government set up a committee and said, okay, they are looking into this issue. You understand? And at the end of the day, when we didn't hear anything from them, we wrote to the Senate for intervention. 4 letters were written within 2 years to the Senate. And the Senate, whoever was writing or replying on behalf of the Senate President, was using the same words, same phrases to reply the 4 letters. That thank you for bringing the attention of the President to this issue, and that he has forwarded it to the Committee on Banks, Insurance and Financial Institutions for further investigation. Investigation to 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. So we even went did a little protest on 1st November, but we just want to carry it further to know that people are suffering. A lot of people. I just decided that yes, I want to go on hunger strike. I have my tent, I have my books to read, and I have my mattress and my pillow to sleep on. I don't need food. I think I have my brush and toothpaste. And I've tried as much as possible to make the place habitable. There's no much. It's a sacrifice that I'm making, and I have made arrangements with a private security, company, to provide security for me in the night, and coupled with, the patrol guards of policemen around there. I went to the Commissioner of Police office on Thursday, even though I did not meet, I didn't meet him. I sought permission from the Lagos State government, to use one park in front of that place. But I didn't get any response. But I was indirectly, I was discouraged that it's not going to be granted. I'm doing this thing to fight social injustice. I am a manufacturer. I'm located. My factory is located in Jos. I produce PVC pipe, conduit pipe, pressure pipe. I have customers from Abuja, Zaria, Kafancha. I'm an employer of labor. I have like 8 staff that I pay salary to, even as I'm talking to you. So it's not for want of what to eat or whatever, but it's a case of, look, what is due to you, give it to. It's not, we are talking of 14,000 human beings, Nigerians. And I think the aggregate of the entitlement is about 9.8 billion. This is what people work for.